What's up, boys? Check this out. So if y'all didn't know, y'all probably can't tell what that is. Let me cool on out of here so y'all can get a better view. It's the freaking O'Reilly's distribution center. Woo! So Mooney needed a spark plug and they couldn't find it nowhere. And I went to a bike shop and he's out of stock, but we used the O'Reilly's down the street. And I went over there and they're out of stock, but they're like, I tell you what, since you're one of Moto's guys, you can pay for it here and the distribution center has it, so you can go over there and we'll call it and pick it up. And I was like, bet, I'll do that. So we got him a spark plug. I'm gonna grab some lunch. And then we're gonna head over there and see if we can't get that old 60 fired up. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we finally made it over to Mooney's after going to hell and back to get this damn spark plug.
Yeah, no shit.
Folks, if you need any dirt bike style spark plugs, we have learned through this whole China bike and pit bike extravaganza we've been doing all summer. If you need bike spark plugs, you need to order those ahead of time online, because no part store keeps them hose around. The only chance you got is going to like a bike shop somewhere. If you got a dirt bike shop or motorcycle shop or something around you, they might have it. But so looks like the boys got the motor all the way in yesterday. Got the carb and throttle tube situation on there. We just tightened up the clamps.
Spark plug in the clamps.
Yep, got the spark plug in, got the clamps on all the water hoses. You just put some water in there. Got the clutch adjusted. Well, maybe not adjusted.
I mean, adjusted.
It don't matter. We can make it perfect to Kawasaki spec, and this motherfucker says, no, it ain't right. It needs adjusted.
This is probably the fanciest thing on this fucking bike. It's this gear shift.
And it's some Tusky based shit anyways. Hey, but it looks cool.
It looks badass.
You know what gives it the look? Because it like has the bend in it.
Yeah.
It like sticks out. Paint's already chipped on it.
No, that was because we were trying to
make something up.
Kick it a while ago, and Dad had this motherfucker laying against the sprocket. And when we fucking
chinked it?
Yeah, chinked it, fucking took a chunk out of the gear shift. Alright, I gotta find that.
The filter thing?
Yeah.
I think I know where that's at.
I gotta find the chain. Because we need a chain.
I think you should worry about finding the chain for sure. I'll get your other peg on and try to find... We need to find the bolt for the... There's a bolt or something that goes through here for the...
Find it in this little
oh yeah! I'm good at that.
This kind of looks like it right here.
That might be it. Uh-oh. Boop, boop, boop.
Damn, I'm fucking good, bro.
Oh, damn, Mooney. See, we just need to let you work on some shit every once in a while, and you pick up.
I'm getting there. Damn, I got a cramp in my foot.
Dang, he's already back with the gas.
Damn.
Old Papa Mooney done got the... Ooh, I got some shit on here. He done went and got some fresh gas to mix up. Since these damn two-strokes take that funny shit. Alright, so Jordan's gonna find a chain. I'm gonna get his other peg on and get his brakes on, his back brake I should say. And then
yeah, back brakes.
We can
throw the gas tank on.
Throw the gas tank on, yeah.
Because we don't got no seat, so.
Nope. You can be bare boning it. Just tape a piece of foam to it.
We might throw the fenders on. I ain't really too worried about the fenders.
Well, you're missing a piece. There's supposed to be
the air filter on.
There's supposed to be something in here that fender bolts to this way. It's like there's a little subframe or something missing.
Should be the seat.
Okay, there you go. Well,
yeah, we gotta put the air filter on though.
Okay. So we got a few things to button up on here. You can see we got a little bit of time.
Oh, we got plenty of time. Oh,
No.
Oh, yeah,
No.
You're right,
You look at the sky.
Yeah.
If you can see without artificial light, you got time. Let's get to it, boys.
Trying to air this bitch up.
Good luck. Easy. Woo, damn. He wants to pogo off that motherfucker. All right, guys. Got her all wired up.
We need a nut for it.
Got the tank on.
They don't have a
Got
nut.
the pipe on.
Look how fat that bitch is.
Got water in it, oil in it. Brakes hooked up. Chains on. Filters on. Gas is in it. About ready. About ready.
Yeah!
Oh yeah. I can already hear your ass.
Hey. Water.
I'll put it.
You did?
Yep.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
Rock on.
I think I should back up.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna shoot out at you.
You ready?
Fire that motherfucker up! Come on. First kick. Nope.
No.
Blew that the fuck out of the water. Oh.
I'm hitting that peg with my toe and it is freaking hurting like a motherfucker.
You want me to move that Kickstarter?
Maybe, because I am hitting it. Like if I, you see?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you should have to kick it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let off the gas, you're
Yeah.
gonna flood that bitch
Yeah.
right the fuck out.
Yeah, good.
You might have flooded it, but... Is anything coming out of that?
Looks like coming out of the top of the tank.
No, wasn't. There was nothing coming out of the bottom.
Not
Yeah,
that
it's
I've
coming
seen.
out of that vent.
No, I meant usually when it's...
Yeah,
when it's
the overflow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a weird little deal right here. That. Yeah. I know what you mean.
The peg, yes.
That hurts, not it. I don't like that. We need to move that. You know it.
It's a 10. There's one right over there.
All right, boys. Well, you can see what time it is. About dark 30. And we tried to kick it. It was really hard to kick. You can tell there's a load of compression. We also have an issue with when we'd pull the clutch in, it wouldn't make any effect. So if you put it in gear and then pull the clutch in, it'd still stay locked. You know what? It probably definitely is a shift fork then.
I think it is.
If you pull the clutch and it wouldn't move at all, even if it was maxed out on adjustment, that's got to be a clutch fork or a shift fork.
I think it's something on the transmission brake.
Well, because think about that. Brand new clutch, adjusted all the way tight and loose, and you pull the lever and it
Brand
still
new
stays
cable,
engaged. So that makes me think when the clutch fork pulls and tries to disengage this for the other side, it doesn't fully disengage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We compared a couple things. They still have the other case half. So we compared a
new
couple
clutch.
things. Do what?
Need a new clutch.
What makes you say that?
Look at the disc and
Oh, I
covers.
thought you got new discs.
No, these are the old ones. They're wore out.
That's still
Well, that could be part of it too.
Well, no, I don't think that's the main thing. I think it's...
Yeah. So, we got, I think we're going to go ahead and pull the case back apart and double check on the shift forks on the other side. Sucks, but that's part of building your own stuff. Makes it that much sweeter once it gets going out. And you know, making mistakes like this, I'm a huge fan of the saying of, if you don't fail, you will not learn.
That ain't no shit.
Failure is a huge key to success. Once you understand what processes make things go wrong, they make you totally better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we know how we did the clutch forks. Pulling it back apart now, we also have another case to compare to. We can compare it, then you might be able to see the issue, and then you know whenever this happens, that's how it is. And then you gain that knowledge for the next one you do. You know to watch out for that.
If you remember it.
If you remember. But you probably will. Good chance you will.
Well, now, yeah, we got...
we got receipts. We got receipts now. So, we're going to go ahead and end it off here. Unfortunately, we didn't get it started off today. Mooney's a fucking liar. He said he promised it was going to be running and riding today. But, that's alright. Shit happens. We've had a summer of learning with these bikes, so it's par for the course, dude. It's alright. I promise you, I can tell, like, just from that, comparing that forks to this one and how it's kinking up, everything else is just the same except for that. So that makes me really feel like it's one of the shift forks is just like one click out of place or something like that.
It might be like...
Well, I don't know if y'all remember when we sticking the crank in and before we started pressing the cranks. After we stuck the crank in, I forgot we didn't have the shifting forks in.
Yeah, so
and
we
I
rushed
it, you remember?
Yeah,
I don't
rushed
know,
to do it.
and you know,
Yeah.
it's like this, one side's longer, another one,
Yep.
I could have it backwards.
It's alright.
But
Hey, that's all good. Well, this gives you good reason to order some clutches while it's apart.
I can tell you, you'll have this thing running, I promise you.
Oh,
Put some
yeah,
new-
it'll run.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't doubting that. Part of building it, baby.
I think we just rushed to do this shit.
We split the case. We did in fact do that
Go back in there.
in record time. We know how to use all the tools really good now.
Yeah, you already know shit.
So we split the case. When we split the case, we found that one of the shift forks was kind of in a weird spot. And then we also, when we put it back together, when we were tightening and pressing the two halves of the case back together, we noticed that we did it and we couldn't move the piston, and we backed it off just a hair and the piston moves freely. So what we did when we clamped the two halves of the cases together, we did it just a tad too much. You're supposed to make both of the case halves touch and make sure that the piston still moves freely, and then tighten it down with the screws. So we did that and the clutch fork, and the piston moves smooth now. The forks are definitely in a better spot now. We remembered this little plastic bushing. It wasn't there before.
The transmission drum was out of place.
Yeah, the drum was out of
the
place.
transmission drum was out of place. That's what we were talking about, the clutch forks. So I don't think that's what was keeping it from starting. I bet the piston being too tight was keeping it from starting, but the drum being in the wrong spot definitely would have gave you a shifting issue.
Up.
It probably wouldn't have shifted worth a damn. He would have went from like first to fourth or some shit. Or have no second gear at all or something like that. That's fine.
Only pussy stay in second gear. Oh, sorry, Matt.
I did like 90% of the races in second gear. That's okay. It wasn't a funny ass 2-stroke. It was a 4-stroke.
Hitting the power band with going into fourth gear from
What?
second.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
Damn.
Let me
That's
see.
how it
Let me
is,
see.
guys.
Damn.
Yes.
Yep, way better.
Damn.
For sure.
That wasn't like that, as you can tell before,
No,
guys.
no,
That's why we're like so amazed by it.
Right on. All right, so we're about to slap it together. I guess we might go ahead and ding-a-ling it on in there.
We'll probably go ahead and put it in
It's
there.
already fucking 11 o'clock at night. We're already in trouble. Might as well. All right, boyos. We got her slapped back together. It's been a pain. Been a pain in the wiener. There's a...
0 chances it starts.
We definitely know that we did loosen up the crank. We had the crank over tightened before. We know that for sure. The clutch basket, everything spins okay until we bolt the clutch basket in, which it shows that it's supposed to be torqued to like 47 foot-pounds, so.
I know I'm gonna have to get down there.
We torqued it down and it doesn't spin. If you have it just like snug, like finger tight and snug, the clutch basket turns like it's supposed to. If you put any pressure on it at all, the basket won't turn. So no telling what's going on there. We tightened it back up. Now we know the crank is in the right spot, so it should at least crank over. We'll see. All right, boys, sorry it got late. We did pick it back up and try to get after it. Unfortunately, well, when we took the case apart, we did find that we had a shift fork out of place, and we did have the crank over tightened, like the two case halves were too tight and we're keeping the crank from moving freely. But unfortunately, we put it all back together and tried to kick it over, still pretty tight, like it had too much compression. We also took the plug back out and looks like we weren't getting any fuel into the cylinder, so that's a problem. And then our clutches were definitely smoked. You let go of them, let go of the clutch, or pull the clutch in a gear and it still stays locked up. So and we tried double checking it. We compared it to the Kawasaki book and we had it right. So they have a couple other cases there at the house, KX60s. So over the week they're gonna pull them apart, check them out, clean them up. They do know that this case got really hot, like overheated. So we think that maybe some part of the case may have gotten tweaked or warped when it got hot, and maybe that's keeping everything from working copacetically, you know. So anyways, they got a little bit more work to do. They're gonna pull a couple more cases apart, compare some parts, maybe make one good clean case out of it, try to put it back together, see what happens. But other than that, that's it for this one. It is it's kind of funny, I'm the one having to go home this time. It's 1:15, 1:18 now, 1 in the morning, cruising on home through the back roads. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the bike videos. I know we didn't do much, we didn't do any riding or anything. Hell, we didn't even get the bike started, but we did learn, spent some time, has some boy time, and yeah, so we'll get it together next time. That's it for this one. Please like, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and other than that, peace out. We'll see you later.